Hey there, sheepdoggers, and welcome to Sheepdog's unfair review of Thief. Yep, I've decided to do it. Fuck it, why not? I'll do an unfair review, get it done and out of the way, and then we can all move on with our lives. So, first off, I've had quite often people who disagree with my opinions, with my reviews. Which is what my reviews are, by the way, just opinions. And quite often people who disagree say, you know, they come up with whatever reasons they want. But some people who do watch the reviews, do like them, ask me for numbers.
If I find things that I want to keep, I could put them here. Right now, the only thing collecting here is dust.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. Good stuff.
How long have I been away?
For fuck's sake. Yeah, anyway, the people ask me for numbers, you know, a number score out of 10, out of 5, out of 257. Look, I have something I found. And yeah, so at the end,
keep all my supplies.
Don't care.
Ready myself.
Don't care. Don't care. At the end of the at the end of the video, I will give you guys a number for Thief, and I'll tell you what I think. Okay, so yes, you in regards to what, those of you wanting a number score for my review, I will do one for this one. I'll give you a number. Nothing. Well, there's no need to take me into the stash if there's nothing there. You could just say, like, there's nothing here. Okay, fair enough. And then yeah, like, look at this. I mean, you know, unique loot, but F1 open journal. What I can do, I just press F1 like that. There's my fucking journal. Why the hell do you have me, like, go up? Like, yeah, cool. Have it there as kind of like a, oh, you can look at it if you like. You know, admire these things you've stolen, and etc. But why make me open my journal? Why can't you just kind of go straight to it? You know, there's nothing. All it does is it goes to this, to the collectibles, and the mortal coils, and there. You know, why can't it go straight there if you hit like E on it instead of making you do, you know, you can do that anywhere. Anyway, when we gotta get cutscene. Cutscenes are bollocks. The game looks good, and that is it. That is the only positive thing I can say about this game, is that it looks good. And even then, not always. It's got the kind of, what I remember from Thief, it's got that kind of dark feeling about it. But there are some things, you know, if you're going to make the effort to make the game look good, at least make it so that the feathers on the crows don't fucking disappear in, you know, as they're like floating down in a fucking cutscene. You know, this, like, lots of detail here. Beautiful, wonderful, great, whatever. But at the end of the day, when the crows fly through, you will see them, like, their feathers disappear. Okay, so we're not having the... No, there's another bit where crows, like, fly all over the place. And then the feathers, like, float down and just disappear. And another thing about this is there's a certain kind of, like, open worldiness, but it's all fucking instanced. You know, you can run around, you can loot other stuff, and you can, you know, you can explore, you can steal from people who technically, you know, aren't objectives or whatever, and you can steal extra and all that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, why? You know, there's some buying and selling of arrows and shit like that. But also, I can run around. I can run around, and I can find arrows over the place, and you know, it's very haphazard in that respect.
Nothing changes hands in this city without Basso catching wind of it. He says it's a gift. In my line of work, I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah. Another thing is, you know, you're kind of a stealthy thief guy, and you should be able to see if we manage to get in a place where I'm not going to go too far. I can't really be asked to play this game too much because it's already sapped my will to play it. Say if there's a guard like down there somewhere, you've also got this as well. But say those guards down there start talking. There are times when I can hear them like they're standing next to me, which is ridiculous. You know, if you're a thief and you want to overhear a piece of conversation, you should have to go up and be stealthy and like try and catch snippets, maybe some information about where to go to loot something, or you know, anything like that. I can't remember how to do the bow now. Oh, I've got a bow with me. What? There you go. And yeah, you know, it's just kind of like it has this whole kind of like, oh, you can wander around and steal in the city.
Yesterday, I could have sworn
You
I
know,
saw
listen
a
to
man
people.
dressed in black crossing the roofs outside our apartment.
That was me.
The rooftops? What was he doing up there?
I don't know. I pulled away from the window. If I couldn't see him, he couldn't see me.
Oh, beautiful. And yeah, you know, it's oh, pick lock. And then you just kind of, find the sweet spot, E, find the sweet spot, E, find the sweet spot, E, find the sweet spot, E. And it's basically the same positions every single time. You can just burn through it after a bit. All the locks are the same. How do we see his crouch? There you go. And yeah, you know, it's just take the light out. Go in here, pick the lock, find the sweet spot. It's about there, and then there, and then there it is. I saw it, and then there. And if you fail, you make a noise. Terrible, terrible. I'll show you why that's not a problem in a moment. There we go. I mean, it's all so easy mode for a start. And that annoys me, right? Okay, so what did that do?
It's cold out tonight.
This annoys me. Is you when you steal things, you don't steal them, you get money. This is a thief game. Surely the best part about it should be stealing things and then having to go and fence them and maybe haggle. Ooh. Huh, almost died. Oh, I died. And also, did you hear that like kind of thing there, right? Yeah. Okay, basically that's ridiculous. Because that's completely different from his voice. Which makes no sense. Why is his like kind of a kind of, you know, boy sound, you know, younger boy sounding. And his voice is like Batman gravelly bullshit. You know, it's fucking ridiculous.
Nothing changes hands in this city without Basso catching wind of it. He says it's a gift, and my line of work,
so let's
I'm inclined to agree.
There we go. Okay, and this is why you shouldn't worry about getting caught, because wait, are these guys just hello? I can't remember what the melee button is.
Hey.
I can't remember all the buttons, to be honest. There we go. There, you heard that like it doesn't sound like the same guy. Alright, that didn't go exactly as planned, but that's mainly because I can't remember what the dodge and etc. are. But yeah, basically the combat's not that difficult. If you're making a stealth game, the first thing to remember is that you should make stealth really something you want to be doing and combat something you want to avoid. Which is not what they do here. We've got an objective. Oh, I think it's over this way. Yeah, it's over this way. So let's done. And yeah, most of the time I found myself not using arrows, not really giving a shit about, you know, kind of being careful. Most of the time I could actually just run in and I could just run in and do what I want, where I want, and not really worry about the consequences for the most part. There's a takedown option there, but yeah. And yeah, there's a few things that aren't that bad, you know, that
if I'm not careful.
I can live with them, but I don't particularly want to. Like this is the thing, is there's nothing to, especially considering the price of it, which all I can tell is they thought, you know, it looks good, so we'll be able to charge more money for it. You know, this game, I wouldn't pay 10 quid for this game, basically. Even if it was free, you know, I probably wouldn't play it. You know, it would have been like, oh yeah, I'll get it and I'll give it a shot, you know, see how it goes. But at the end of the day, I'd play it once and then just be done with it. And here we get some more good voice acting. I think is where we're going for now. Some beautiful, wonderful voice acting. Yeah, here we go. So yeah,
come on. Someone wants to meet you.
Why me?
Oh, your jolly nature? Your engaging conversation? I don't know. It's the guy you stole the ring for.
I mean, I've seen, like, I played this game barely at all. I mean, I did the first few hours and had enough.
And sticking up for normal people like you and me. Well, me.
And like, there's no humor, there's no
fucking rarity in this place.
Interest. You know, you don't feel drawn in. The beginning bit involved, you know, kind of the prologue.
It's nice to see someone putting their money where their mouth is.
The main character is just so generic that you can't. I think he's supposed to appeal to everyone, but I just find him boring and fucking bland and stupid and generic. Same with most of the other characters in this that I've seen.
It's good that you came, Garrett.
You're paying, aren't you?
Oh, look, I'm a thief and you're paying and money, you know.
Yes.
And then later on we'll try and make him seem heroic for some reason, and he's really uninteresting. He's not charismatic. And yeah, earlier on in the story,
the House of Blossoms,
when you're doing your shut up, Garrett. Anyway, earlier on in the story, when you're kind of doing the prologue, you just get like you get randomly something, you know, you just turn up again later. You kind of disappear, although you don't know that until people start saying, "Oh, you know, you've been gone for a while."
Always thought I'd live and die in the city.
Also,
just not this way.
You keep hearing people, and you have no idea where the fuck they are. I've heard guards having a chat, even after I've beaten the crap out of them, and they've disappeared. You know, they're down on the floor, and they're still talking. But yeah, you know, I've had instances where in the storyline where I've just not known what the fuck's going on, and it seems, you know, that the only reason people don't tell me is because it's part of the storyline, basically, and they're just like, I'm not going to die. Where's the other guy?
Wonder what pulling a death.
And that's combat. That's me getting seen. And you know, yeah. I've fought more than one.
He asked me what I thought about the Baron.
Yeah? What did you tell him?
I said I've got bigger problems than the Baron, like starving.
And all the guards and the bad guys, you know, they're very clearly just assholes. You know, there's no kind of characterization. They're just like, oh, let's be mean to poor people, and you know, people who are hard on their luck. Basically, it's that classic symptom of having, you know, an interesting character who's supposed to be, you know, kind of bad, and he's only better than everyone else because everyone else are giant fucking dickheads. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going, to be honest. I don't particularly care. I'm just wandering about while I talk. Here we go. Here's a good one.
What'd I do? Shut it, Bleater. Only Graven Newspate talk back to the Watch. And you're not a Graven, are you?
No, sir.
What's a graven?
I'm a Northcrest man. I have been my whole life.
What's a Northcrest
What's
man?
that smell? You pissed yourself, didn't you?
Please, I didn't do anything.
I'm watching you, Bleater. Now get out of here before I lock you up for loitering.
And that's all interactions with gods. Every single time you see a god talking to anyone who isn't another god, and even sometimes when they are talking to other gods, it's always that, and it's always them being giant dickheads for no apparent reason. The conversations, you know, they'll see, like that guy over there is talking to that guy. He wasn't even there yet.
Captain Durham always said you...
And see, it's getting louder now. And yeah, it's just like, there's no need to get close. I can just kind of be over here. And you know, if they were still talking, which they're not, and now they're going to stand there looking at each other, because the chatting is done, they just stand there looking at each other. You know, he'll go back and they'll act like they're talking. There'll be random words and things. You know, I've taken down, you know, for example, I could take that guy down up the top there, and he will keep talking every now and then, even though he's, you know, unconscious. So yeah, you know, it's all, and yeah, let's see what else we've got. Arrows, sharp arrows to kill people, fire arrows to set things on fire, I assume. Water arrows, tangle things. What's that? Oh yeah, that's just so you like throw stuff. We got health and other things, and it's all jolly good. But yeah, no, at the end of the day, this is so, you know, it basically feels like it's trying to be Batman, you know, the kind of Arkham Asylum stuff. You know, it feels like it's trying to be that game with the look of it, with the feel of it, with the kind of stealth aspect and everything. And it's poorly executed. It's not worth the money. It's just terrible. You know, for myself, I can't see any appeal in this game. You know, there's nothing saying to me like, oh, like even if it was on sale for like 10 quid, you know, I wouldn't advise people to get it. Like if someone said to me, what did you think of this game? I'd say I think it's shit and it's not worth fucking money. Even if it was free, I wouldn't play it. So yeah, you know, it's just how it is. It's terribleness in a bag. So I hit that guy with a sharp arrow. He's not dead. He's looking for me himself. This guy, of course, is not looking for me. I mean, this is on a kind of standard difficulty, and it's way too fucking easy. I had no challenge. Like, the only times I died and everything when I played it was just me being silly and like jumping off into nothingness or whatever. It's hand holding. It's simple anyway. The combat is ridiculous. If you do get into combat, you just smack them about, you know, and you get enough health stuff that you can just go, oh, full health.
I'm hurt! Someone's attacking!
I think we're out of arrows now. Well, let's set them on fire. Can we set them on fire? Does anyone care I did that? You two? No, they're just gonna stand there together, staring at each other, because they have to do that because they had some dialogue together. It started a bit early, but they had some dialogue together. Now they just repeat the same thing, and the conversation's coming from over there for some reason. I don't know, maybe that's like. Yeah, and then these guards will just go on their path. You know, there's nothing random about it. It's all very meh. And once you've kind of done it, and I mean, let's set this guy on fire, see what happens. Will he alert his friends? I mean, that guy didn't.
I'll find you and bring you to the noose.
Okay.
Show yourself. I promise you a quick hanging.
I'm right here. Well, enjoy that. So yeah, there you go, guys. I don't really feel like I need to do more, you know. This is some kind of thief vision which shows you where you can do stuff. It makes easy mode even easier.
Moving shadows could be trouble.
Yeah, this guy's out looking for me, but oh, he's almost seen me, hasn't he? He's so close to seeing me, and now he's wandering off, and now he's going to completely forget about me, not even tell his friends. They didn't look for me. Like him being on fire, that's not that too big a deal. So yeah, there you go. I mean, you know, I've stayed hidden, basically standing right in front of him. And yeah, there's a certain amount of kind of tactics and stuff, but at the end of the day, after kind of 3 or 4 hours ish of playing the game and not enjoying myself, basically, like even at the beginning, I didn't, you know, the cutscenes pulled me out of any immersion I could have. The ridiculous conversations the guards have, the way they treat the civilians every single time, you know, to make it okay that you steal from people. And this is the thing, is, you know, if you want to make this guy Garrett a hero, you know, him saying like, oh, I'm gonna save people because I happen to be in the vicinity or because I did it accidentally, you know, he's basically, you know, in the game, they're like, these guards are assholes because they're being mean to civilians, you know, to ordinary peasants who have nothing. And, you know, they're like, yeah, fuck it, you know, terrible. But at the end of the day, you go into their houses, nick all their shit, and it's like, yeah, fair enough, you know, man's got to eat, right? But you don't. You know, literally, the only reason you're stealing this stuff is for money. And with the money, you buy tools and equipment and stuff. You know, there's no feeling of like stealing to survive, stealing to live. You're literally just a random thief who runs about and nicks stuff because no reason, you know? It's a mechanic of the game. There's no reason for you to steal anything aside from to buy more tools. And you buy more tools because, well, you don't really fucking need to. All you need to do is just go up, do a couple of quick takedowns, and then, you know, the rest of them you just bosh on the noggin. Like, these guys now are staying there also, you may notice. Let's see if we can... Where's the bottle? 0, there it is. So, over there! Oh my god, what was that?
I heard something as well.
Somebody there?
The only things under Raker's ditch are the bones of jackals like you.
Hello. So yeah, there you go. I mean, you know, it's... You look at it and you're like, well, it's not too bad. You know, it looks good. And it's like, yeah, it looks good. And that's the best that can be said for it, really. And for me, it doesn't even look all that good. Like, you know, you'll get weird, random, like, black fuzz all over the characters. And just kind of everything in general is very...
Shifting shadows.
What? Stop where you are!
Anyway, I'm probably going to die here because I can't be asked to do any. So let's run away and hide. Oh man. Hello. Oh, he's down. Heal!
There's nowhere to run.
I don't really need to run. I just need to smack you repeatedly. And yeah, there you go. I mean, this isn't on the hardest difficulty, but still, that's the penalty for being seen, basically.
I didn't see anything.
Hello. Ha 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 ha.
Someone.
Whore. And then you have...
Help!
I've got your wife's body.
Maybe
I've got your wife's
I'm about to be
body.
assaulted. Someone help!
Anyway,
Hey, leave me alone.
that's ridiculous. Anyway, there you go. I can't be asked with any more of this shit. It is terrible. So for my kind of closing, of this game, you know, finishing a picklock. No, fuck you. And opinion of this game. We'll go back to the main menu and do this actually. Quit to main menu. Yes, please. So yeah, my opinion of this game is that it's terrible. You may have picked up on that. If you would like a number, you know, a kind of a lot of people, as I said, and I did promise to give you guys a number. My number for Thief is 0. That is the number of shits I give about this game. If you would like another number, 50. That's a mark out of 10 for how much this disappointed me. There you go, guys. There's some fucking numbers. And yeah, don't buy this game. It's not worth the money. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it informed you a little about this game. Remember, this is just opinions, so you know, if you do like this game, well, you're clearly insane. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.